Hey gang, how you doing? Jeff Belines here, just Jeff. Sorry, no April, you got just me today. I'm driving home from a showing, and it's funny, I spilled an entire cup of coffee on myself. I had more showings scheduled, but I went through the drive-thru and they handed me the cup and they didn't have the lid on it, so you can't see it, but I'm wearing an entire cup of coffee. So I figured I'd make a video. Make sure you stay through to the end. I have an important announcement that I'd like to make, but first, let's talk. I want to cover guaranteed offers as a seller, and what is a guaranteed offer, what is an iBuyer, and what are the pros and cons versus that and working with an actual agent, an actual person. So if April and I come to your house and we do a seller presentation, we're going to talk to you about things that we think need to happen with the house before we list it active on the market, whether it's, touch up paint, repairing some flooring. We're going to go through and tell you, do A, B, and C. Your return on that is going to give you X, Y, and Z, just as kind of an example. It's not always a dollar for dollar return, but it's about how does your house look in the market and what is our presentation to the public. So we're going to sit down and we're going to say, okay, Mr. Seller, when you choose to work with April and I, we have a fee structure, and our firm charges a 6% commission. 6%, that sounds like an awful lot. Why are we paying 6%? Well, 6% gets split between the listing agent, which would be us, and the buyer's agent. We are incentivizing another agent to bring a buyer. That's how they get compensated. People don't understand that real estate agents don't make a salary. We don't get paid unless we sell a house. So whether it's on the buy side or the sell side, we're not making a check until that goes through. So what is 6%? What does that cover? It covers all of your paperwork. In North Carolina alone, that can be upwards of 125 to 200 pieces of paper, depending on the type of house that you've got. We cover all of that. We take care of the paperwork. We just ask you to sign everything, read over what you're signing. We'll cover, what everything means and make sure that you are fully versed in what it is that you're signing. But it also covers things like photography. We're going to pay to have the photography of your home done, professional pictures. How you look the day you hit the market really determines the outcome of the sale of your home. If you need drone footage, let's say you're on a lake or you're in a golf course community or you just have a really nice neighborhood, we supply drone coverage as well. Once we get everything done and into the MLS and hit the market, it gets syndicated. What is syndication? That goes out to all of the Zillow, Trulia, Realtor.com, any agent. When you put something live in the MLS, it's going to syndicate automatically to those, as long as it's a public listing. You get one-on-one personalized service when you work with us. You're not dealing with a company. You're not dealing with an organization. You're not having to call and leave messages. We're here. We're local. We answer our phones. If we are not able to answer our phones, we return the phone calls. We reply by text message, email. It doesn't matter. April won't like that I'm saying this, but I work 24 hours a day. She doesn't. She likes to turn it off when she goes to bed. I keep mine on. Not that I answer at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, but if an emergency happened, I would. I can't say enough about personalized service. When you get one of these iBuyers, we call them, they come to your house and say, I'll have a guaranteed offer on your home. Okay, well, what does a guaranteed offer mean? When you sign with me on the iBuyer, I will only charge you a 2% commission. And sell your house with me, and I guarantee the offer, and you only pay 2%. So, okay, that's great. So let's just say, just make up numbers, your home is worth $500,000, and the iBuyer company comes in and says, okay, we will give you $500,000. Okay, well, I only have to pay 2% commission on $500,000. Great. Where do I sign? It's a great deal. Okay, so you go into contract with them. You're under contract, now you can't back out. Now the iBuyer comes in and says, okay, in order for us to complete the sale, we need you to replace the carpets, paint, repair A, B, and C, and then do work on X, Y, and Z. And let's say you can't do that. We don't have the money to do that. That's why we're selling the house. Okay, then we're going to knock $10,000 off the price of your house. Okay, so now you're down to $490,000. And let's say that they didn't like, 3 other things that they found on their inspection, and that's going to cost you another, $20,000. And they start to nickel and dime everything on you. And I'm not naming any names or anything like that, but there are companies that they do this. You end up making less money when you work with an iBuyer, when you work with one of their guaranteed offers, than you do working with an actual person, an actual agent. Hire a trusted professional. Hire someone that is in the area, someone that knows what's going on in the market, because these institutional companies, they don't know our market. They're going to take your data, your home, they're going to plug it into their algorithm, and they're going to spit out, this is what we think your house is worth. There's what your house is worth versus what we can sell it for. I can't stress enough how important it is to have the right person in your corner. Don't take my word for it. Look at the data. There's an iBuyer company out there that was just charged, fined $65.1 million for false practices. They were telling consumers, people like yourselves, sellers, that they can get more money from their guaranteed offer program than they can on the open market. And it was an outright lie. They were charged a lot of money for it. There's several companies out there that are doing things like this. Be careful. Be educated. One thing that I wanted to make sure that I told you all also, I said stay tuned to the end for an important announcement. If you mention this video when you reach out and contact us, I mentioned, hey, I saw Jeff's video on YouTube. We will give you not only the free photography that we talked about, because we pay for that anyways, we will give you a full free stage. What does that mean? It means we will have our decorators come in and professionally stage your house. Whether it's they need window dressings, furniture, whatever the case is, we will do that for you. Why? Because we want to help sell your house for the highest possible dollar that we can. We want to make you as much money as humanly possible. Give us a call. If you like the information that we're sharing with you, please like our page, subscribe to our page. We're here, April and Jeff. We'll talk to you soon.